All right, right now what I'm doing is I literally am just cutting. Cutting just kind of some of the molds, which you guys, I should have went and sharpened. I'll be right back because I'm gonna go sharpen the. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Right now, I am working on the base because I'm going to be making more cookie pads. We have a pop up coming up next week, and so that's what I'm doing. Is I am getting set for the pop up for next week. Mm, hold on, it's telling me to go pin. Go pin. Mm. Okay. Anyways, we're getting set up for the pop up for next week. And so with that, I'm just kind of cutting some of the molds for. Because I kind of have to get started on one. These right here, I'm probably not going to do today. I'm going to probably get these done. These will probably get done next week because I actually have something that I'm working on that's kind of like a surprise for everyone to see. Um, these are going to be our special kind of like edition, but these are unicorns. And so I'm going to get the unicorns next week. As you can see, I already have a bear that's kind of molded on there. So if you see the bear, that's one that's already done. Mm, I'm going to mix some of this together to make some of my modes, which to be honest, y'all, I need to have. To be honest, I need to have my gloves on because this right here, you really don't want on your skin. Because if you get it on your skin, it isn't good, you guys. Like literally it can stick for probably like a day because the whole point of it is for it to dry and create more of a gelatin form. And so you don't really want this to hit your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on. I had my oil out, and where did I do my oil? You guys, I literally had it on the table earlier, and I don't know what I've done with it. Huh, that's interesting. I did have it. What did I do with my oil? I don't know. I'm gonna go look to see where y'all, morning and my ADHD, I'm more of a night person. Like at night is when I feel like I'm the most productive. Morning time, my brain is like, it's making it, but it's not fully there yet. And it's okay. I've always been like that, even since when I was like a kid. Like everybody would laugh because they know, don't really ask me to do anything in the morning. Where's the oil? Where's that? And if I don't have the oil, I'm gonna have to go through with this base, which just looks like what I'm gonna have to do. So let me go ahead and add a little bit of this in there. So I can't find my oil, you guys. So I'm gonna go through with a lubricant to kind of help so nothing sticks too bad to the molds. Because these molds are my newer molds, and I'm gonna be honest, this one it sticks so bad. It sticks horribly. I don't want to put this. Okay. So I don't want it to stick to the mold. I want to be able to pull it out. And to be honest, the best thing for me to do is to kind of put like the oil in there so that way it can come out of that mold. Which hopefully this oil works, because normally I was going to use one of my other oils, but I don't know what I did with it, y'all. I literally probably set it downstairs and kept walking because I have so much stuff that I have to carry to make the items and get everything ready for the day. Like I told y'all, I'm only going to be in here for like a little bit. And I think I'm going to make these. I don't want to do blue. I might make these purple. Might make them purple and make some of them blue, but I don't really want to do blue today. I've done a lot of blue. And so I want to make it up and kind of make it a different color. See how that goes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take it from, I don't know why I have all my modes out. Probably because I was indecisive on what I was going to make, but obviously I made my decision, which is the teddy bears. And so with that, I'm going to throw this away. Let me get my water. Oh, Lord. How did y'all get through? Which means you're going to get logged. Oh. We are making picky pads today. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm adjusting the cameras so they can be on top so you can actually see what I'm doing. Um, let's see if it'll adjust a little bit better. Okay. I'm gonna scoot in just a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right. So we had someone that just got blocked on TikTok because they were in a butthole. All right. So now that I got my camera set a little bit better, let me go back in. All right. Okay. Oh. All right. So I told you guys, like, I added some oil inside of there. So with the picky pads, it's very easy for them to stick, and you really don't want them to stick because when they stick, they mess up the whole mold. And so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some color. You see one that's already kind of, it stuck because these are new molds and I had no clue that this one was going to stick that hard. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have to probably cut that one and make it its own. All right, so right here I have my bowl and then I have my actual gel that I'm going to go in with. This is already pre-mixed gel, so I'm going to color them two different colors. So that's why you'll see me kind of mixing it to see what color I actually want. I think I'm going to do purple. So if you've been on, so it's kind of pre-mixed as you can see. It's pre-mixed, and so it's really clear and it's very thin. By the end of this tonight, when I get back on, you'll see that it's a gel. And hopefully I'll be able to pop them out and actually show you guys later today what they look like. All right, so right now we're going to color it. I'm going to add purple. Hopefully it turns purple. And to be honest, when I do a powder base, I don't want to add too much color. So I'm just going to add a little bit of purple in there. All right, so it looks a little chunky. This is an old powder, but look at there. Let's see if it mixes and turns into that pretty purple. And it might not, but I'm going to keep staring at it and see. Because it looks like it's gotten a little chunky. So what that means is I'm going to have to pull the different color. All right, let's pull that out. We're going to pull, and this happens, you guys. Sometimes you run into where your powders, they clump up. And when they do, to be honest, I'm not even going to pull it. I'm going to just grind the purple a little bit with my fingers, kind of make it a little bit softer. Now, let's see. I haven't used the purple in a long time. Let's see if it actually will turn more into, there we go, a powder. Okay, there we go. Got it more into a powder form. And if not, what I'll have to do is I'll just mix some of the blue in there. It's on my glove, so I'm like trying to see if it'll stick. Oh yeah, it's turning purple, you guys, a little bit. I'm pushing more of that color in there. Because when I saw that it clumped, it's easy to kind of stretch it out, but you have to keep pushing on it. If you can see, it's slowly turning purple. So I'm going in and I'm just making sure, because like I told you, I haven't used the purple in a long time. I normally use the blue, the pink, but not the purple. But I think the purple will be super pretty in the teddy bears. I'm making a teddy bear, one for my grandmother, you guys. She requested that I make her a teddy bear. My grandmother had 2 strokes. She had 2 strokes back to back, and that happened this year. And so she's learning how to use her hands and stuff again. And with that being said, she likes fidgets. And I had a fidget pin that I made for her, and it's at her house, and she hasn't been able to go home yet. So she's requested that I make her some more fidgets. And she's also said, in particular, she was very direct. She said, I want my fidget pins and I want a teddy bear. And I said, okay, Granny, I'll make sure to make you one. If that'll make her happy, I mean, anything to make my grandmother happy. Like she's helped inspire me a lot. Okay, boom. Y'all see that? It is purple. It took a little bit, and some of it's still clumped at the bottom that I can see. But realistically, it's getting there. And it took a second for it to get that pretty purple color. But now that it's that color, I'm going to make sure that I put it inside the teddy bear. And you're going to see the process of me adding the beads to it. All right, so we're going to pour in the mixture inside of the teddy bears. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take some of our beads and we're going to place them inside of, where did I do? We're going to place them inside the mixture. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a few beads inside of the mixture. I don't want to put too many in there. These are also they're going online for sale. But I don't want to put too many in there because I'm mixing different textures of beads together. And the reason I do this is because I am someone that I adore having the ability to kind of find different beads and to mix them all together and then kind of just pick at it, you know? I don't try to put too much because when you put too much beads, then it takes away from the fun of picking it. My method is a little different. If you've ever seen picky pads, and if you are someone that you enjoy picking at things, you probably would enjoy my picky pads because I try to make mine different. I try to have a different approach, and I also want you to have fun when you play with my picky pads. These will actually be formed by tonight. So tonight I'll unmold them, and if I don't go live, you will see a video. You'll see a video of me actually unmolding them and uploading it. It will be on YouTube and TikTok. Oh, thank you. I just saw your comment. That's really sweet. You know what? I should have made it in red because that's her favorite color. And I know that my grandmother would love a red one. So I'm probably going to make her another one because she she told me, she said red or yellow. And I was like, okay, Granny, I'll make sure. But if you know anything about stroke victims, when they have a stroke, sometimes your hands, they cramp up like this and they're unable to really move their hands. So with that, her getting to fidget, it'll actually slowly start to bring the motion back into her hands. Um, and I think that'll be fun for her because a lot of the time she gets irritated with her hand because she can't do what she wants with it. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. I think I'll record a video because I have to go see her. I have to go out of state to go see my grandma. And when I go out of state, I'm going to surprise her with all these different fidgets that she's been requesting. Go. And y'all are probably like, what in the world? Like, what am I putting inside of there? Because they're very tiny beads. So I'm going to go a little bit more in with those. They're really pretty. So I'm going to layer this. And what I mean by that is my tiny ones, they're going to sit on top. And then I'm going to, as y'all can see, y'all can probably see those a little bit better. And if not, I'm going to upload a video so y'all can actually see it up close. I'll zoom in on that video.